Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome. Welcome to the tournament stream. Getting to the semi-finals today. We are going to see PC Cat versus Aqua on the first game of the top 4. Excuse the different setup today. You won't even notice it just yet. I hope there are not going to be any issues because I'm currently on vacation and everything is a little bit weird because I just borrowed a laptop and set up everything. Was super stressful right ahead of the stream, and I hope everything's working properly and that we can get along with the stream very well. Currently it seems to be all fine, the stream is running, the Wi-Fi of the apartment is okay, so I hope that is alright. Also, it's a bit weird for me because I'm using different headphones which have good noise cancelling and I don't really hear myself like I'm used to. Hi to those who are already here. Nice to have you here, definitely. Welcome, welcome. I can already switch over to the tournament overlay. Also, I really hope that I'm not making any mistakes with switching scenes today because I only have one screen in front of me. That's so confusing. Usually I would have two screens and could see if everything's set up properly, but not today. I am only having the game in front of me. And you cannot see the tanks. Okay, I just went a bit too far. The filters there. Wait. Let me ready up first. Okay, I am ready. Let's change that a bit. You want to see the yeah, it's not that bright actually. Okay. I messed up there a bit. You know what? Let's just turn it off completely. Also on the other side. Yeah. Not the standard setup. And it's not perfectly fine-tuned apparently. Okay. So, we can see PC Cat versus Aqua on game number 1 on New Day. In the tournament ahead of the top 4, it has been the case that a certain meta established itself. And that meant F3 spam, 116 F3, the very new tank, a really rare tank. It was super expensive to get, and it is an auto reloader with reactive armor that has incredible pushing capabilities because it also has good armor and it is quite bouncy, and people are just generally struggling to penetrate. People cannot kill it quickly because of the reactive armor, and also this tank does have the punchiness of 3 times 420 alpha damage, I believe 420 or 400, and therefore it is just generally chosen as the main tank. No medium can stop against it because just a clip and another shot and the medium is down. Maybe another few shots, but if there are 2 auto reloaders, they can kill any other tank that doesn't have reactive armor. Even with reactive armor, that would be very well possible. So I gotta quickly double check. Yes, okay. Everything seems to be working here. Also, I want to check the... Oh. I want to check the audio levels. Oh. I see a bit of an issue. Okay. We need the game sound as well. Good. Let's move in and get up. Unfortunately, I won't have my free cam mod. I cannot go up as usual, not as far as that. But FPS is alright. We can see both teams moving towards the bridges to some degree. PC Cat flying for the center, which is quite common on this map. People don't want to give up on that C side and don't want to get pushed out there, so there is Uni capping base C. Everyone else is covering him in case there is a brutal push through that line over there. There would be all these autoloaders having shots. And then there are Trim and Yennefer who are moving forwards towards the bridge here. They have great hull down positions to shoot anyone who would be crossing in this area. Cap lead to PC Cat, which is not all that surprising because they have the better spawn here and they can, or they could take the C cap for free. At the start they have the park area where Uni is. This is generally an advantage of that map side, of that spawn. Also Uni is covering the rear of these tanks over there. Oh my gosh, the zoom is horrible. But Yennefer, Trim are covered from behind. They also got all the teammates to the flank who can cover them very nicely. They are very aggressive here. Yet they don't have to be afraid at all. They can be fighting hull down. But they are obviously a weak spawn that Aqua could decide to go for at some point, and they are likely to do that. But PC Cat is going to be there to punish any move for their tanks to the front. This is basically a bait and also their best approach to punish the enemies if they were to make any moves over the bridges that would get spotted. And these tanks are safe for a very long time unless they get pushed from behind and maybe from beneath, but that is seemingly not happening just yet. Now on the other side, Aqua is capping in base B with Ghosty in the B cap, covered by two tanks from behind as well. Jungle Skag and also Whiteburger are there. They are even moving forwards now. They are intending to go in on the other side. There is a fight. There is PC Cat moving into Denial, who is rather isolated, but Playmaker is getting punished badly from the flank. Takes a bunch of shots, but also Denial is not safe. He is getting killed already. And that is the first kill for PC Cat. Yet it is Aqua with 2 caps against 1. And maybe with some kills, there is 1 kill for Aqua as well. If Aqua can just hold on for long enough and not fall, then they will have the caps very soon. It is just about the kills and getting to the cap points by that Wildburger surviving here in the middle, just getting another kill. 2 tanks down on either side. It is mostly about the bridges where PC Cat is having the high ground for the moment, having a bit of an advantage. No, they are getting pushed onto by Ghosty and James Cook from the side now. Over here, Trim is struggling in a 1 versus 2 scenario. He is having F and also the Hills shooting him. F is reloading his clip currently. Trim will be able to put out another shot, but he is going to go down. Yeah, there he goes. I'm sorry for that horrible zoom. I'm really bad with this new mouse here that I'm using on the go. But that looks good for Aqua. They could stop the push from happening. They could take 2 caps and they are having the gun advantage. They are also having the hit point lead and they are... Yeah, they're losing a tank though, but PC Cat isn't having the hit points anymore, I guess, to push in, but maybe if they were to get some kills, they could change the outcome. But currently, it doesn't really look like that was to happen. The hit point gap is increasing steadily. Aqua has twice the amount of hit points right now. Kranwagen, though, doesn't have reactive armor, is in the 1v1 and 2 tanks versus 3. F has to move in. Maybe he can get Elmarie. That would be very, very important. The Hills gets him. The Hills also gets shot and is now down to a 1 shot. On the other side, F picks up a kill and it is now a 1 versus 1 with F having 900 points on his side. Uni having no hit points to push. F having a full clip loaded. This is really good for him. Uni still has to push. He does have to try something, but that is not going to lead him anywhere. He is not going to make this push for sure. They is F reliably penetrating these shots. Great job by Aqua. Moving forwards on B side, increasing the pressure by that. Moving behind PC Cat. PC Cat had to push forwards, had to try something. They had 3 tanks to the left flank versus 1. So they could try to just commit everything else to the bridges, but they ran into hull down positions and they were not able to pick up kills very quickly. Also, Aqua was able to fall back from the bridges down to the low ground and was quickly saved by that. All right, first win to the team of Aqua. Let's change that score. Also, I can see a lot of fellows here in the chat right now. Nice to have you all here. Stream on the website doesn't start yet because it does start with the start of the games. By the way, if you're watching on the portal, you will be able to get some containers, not by just watching on YouTube. You will have to log in on that platform. Also, let me ready up. Oh my gosh, I'm quite light here. Lower the music is being said. I can lower the music. Okay. Good. Here we go with game number 2. Again, Aqua PC Cat on New Bay. Best of 7, by the way. And we can head into the battle. Okay, a lot of F3s again on side of Aqua. Instead of the Kranwagen that they had last game, they are now going for a Rinoceronte. Quite a rare tank in this current meta. Actually, it's the first time that we are seeing it in this entire tournament. Let's see what it can do. Quick cap with 3 tanks of base C. PC Cat has committed towards the B cap with a lot of tanks and they are taking a first shot already. By the way, full F3 lineup by a PC Cat again. Uni has taken a first shot. Still, they are not behind on the hit points just yet. It's not really that important because also APA or PC Cat, they do have reactive armor on more tanks. They have slightly better armored tanks as well due to 1 Rinoceronte on side of Aqua. If we are looking to the other side, there is a rotation going on. PC Cat does not have any bases. They don't want to play for the caps at all. It seems they take the high ground, they take better positions, and they might take an advantage by that, but it's not really getting them anything just yet. Bobby is in an A cap. PC Cat can also take a base B most likely if we are to look at Uni. He is right behind, covering base B. B is not that far away from the cap. Sooner or later it might be possible for PC Cat to simply tap that toes into that base. Yes, Uni is committing to it now, although he was the one lower on hit points already. But he could take the momentum of rolling down the hill, and that was good for him. Yet that offers a potential weak spot for Aqua to push onto. Double caps to 1 now. PC Cat playing safely at the start despite losing 1 shot worth of hit points already. They were not expecting that many tanks over here. Also, it's a little bit laggy. I apologize for that. I will turn down shadow quality and effects quality after this game to hopefully get rid of the lags. Or is it not even... What is it about? Well, let's focus on the game again. Some shots being traded. There has been Wildburger peeking out badly. Losing half the hit points, and there is a push going on. Not to be losing a ton of hit points as well. But Wildburger might be isolated. Not to be can currently not get caught by Aqua. They are too far away. They cannot go for him. And Wildburger is going to die very soon. He just put out the last shot. But he is down to one shot now. Gets picked up from behind by Bobby Fischer. Gun advantage to PC Cat. But Aqua bled them down heavily. It is a good HP lead by Aqua already. But can they keep it? That is the big question now, because they lack one gun on the fight, and there is PC Cat here on this flank with a lot more tanks. They picked up a second kill. 2 kills versus none. On the other side, there is also another fight going on. Denial just gets killed for a lot of hit points very, very quickly. Over here, there is a fight of Days versus Krim. That is not going to matter. Maybe 3 caps on side of PC Cat. Now Days will kill him, but that's taking a long time. Ghosty and F are holding the bridges. But look at that, it is suddenly 3 versus 6. PC Cat just rocking this game. Great performance by them. Moving in on that C cap, taking all 3 caps. Getting the kills, and now they can simply YOLO in. Oh, I think it must have been about Wildburger, especially as he overcommitted so badly, peaked out and lost so many hit points, which basically allowed PC Cat to push in there. The 1v1 is still ongoing and not changing a thing. 1-1 by that. Great job. Great job by PC Cat on this game. A very, very safe push. Alright. Game number 2 has finished by that. And actually, I'll just wanna quickly move that up a little bit. Alright. And I can get back to the tourney room. Also, oh yeah, let me still show you the result, and we can actually see some good damage spread on both sides. It's not really like there was anyone having too bad of a time. Even Wildburger put a 1.2k, didn't even make bottom damage. Also, just really quick, I wanna maybe change graphic settings just a little bit, because I think there was a bit of lag involved, not sure entirely. Okay, let's turn down the shadows. That usually has a great impact without really being all too noticeable. And now on a new map, which is Middleburg. And we can see F3 lineup again. Very boring lineups. F3 spam. It's just auto reloaders all over the place. That is not great to see. It's a sign of pretty mediocre, or mediocre, rather bad balancing, I would say. It is not nice to see this. The F3 basically destroyed our meta here. And we can see maybe another 3 games, or a minimum of 3 games. In a best of 7, we might still see 5 games in total. A line shot at the start. Not connecting. Wildburger with a light tank, RHM. Oh, dodging the bullets. 3 shots flying towards him from over there. They were all prepared. Aimed for the light tank, but he dodged the bullets. Got out safely. Rather safely. He still lost 2 shots worth of hit points. Bobby Fischer shot him apparently as well. Now Daze is moving forwards. Also, Kranwagen is on Aqua's side, so they are flying 2 non-meta tanks basically. It's not all too much, but the most that they can afford for in this weird F3 spam meta. Cap lead to PC Cat on the blue side. They have Uni right in the middle to spot. He can count on his backup because it is a tournament game and random glances is a very risky move to Mike, but here he does have tanks right behind who would help him if needed. He can spot the city a little bit and can rotate towards anywhere. And it is PC Cat making a play for base C as well. And they are potentially able to take it. Getting decapped though. I guess they moved out a bit too far. Not to be is still trying. This might be huge. Now he does move out to avoid getting shot. Some trades going on here, not really in favor of anyone. Hit points neck and neck. Maybe actually Aqua traded better because they had less hit points on the field to begin with. More hit points being lost. PC Cat wanting that C cap desperately, and they do get it. They do finally get that cap, but they're also pushing in. The Kranwagen is in focus fire. The tank without reactive armor, the most vulnerable tank, also gets set on fire. Goes down. PC Cat having the gun advantage, having more hit points, having 2 caps against 1. PC Cat is looking great and they are immediately continuing their push. Jungenstock also on an empty clip, only has 1 shot left. Can hold up the enemies for a while though. His remaining teammates are still hidden behind the hills. Not too bad for them. What is going on the other side? Denial versus Playmaker 1v1. That is not all that relevant. It is mostly about the higher ground. And here PC Cat does have a clear advantage. They just picked up the 2nd kill. And the focus fire isn't really there yet on Aqua's side. They shot down a lot of tanks, but only now they picked up the 1st kill. Elmery also low, getting chased by Ghosty. There is actually Wildburger on top here. Basically missed that so far. He can still shoot quite a lot. But 1k points now for PC Cat. Aqua still having a chance based on the hit points, but not being able to really move in properly there. Not having the tanks available for that. They were farming a little bit of damage, but not getting any chance of getting the kills in. And that was a huge problem. Basically the same amount of hit points, basically the same amount of damage being shot down, but just not possible for the team of Aqua to get the kills in. And the focus fire was deciding the game in the end. 2-1 now for the team of PC Cat. Alright. GG PC Cat. Just finding that isolated link. Being very clever about this. Finding that possibility to push and isolate one tank to the front by going in from the right and the left side. Isolating that one, cross-firing, blocking that one from escaping. And Aqua was sleeping on that. They were expecting to be able to cover the Kranwagen sufficiently, but he didn't have the backup from the side. He was in a position where he could get pushed onto, and that should have been noticed earlier. it should have been possible for the team of... Oh, I apologize. There was some music going. Oh my gosh, okay. Music was way too loud on this scene. Sorry. There was one source that I missed. Now that's fixed. Yeah, that was because of because I recorded the screen for the teams, and that actually also recorded the sound. It's a bit different here on Mac compared to Windows that I'm usually using when I'm at home. Sorry for that, but let's get to the game again. Days and F able to cap base C for free. And yet it is the cap lead by PC Cat again. They have taken base A and are maybe able to take base B as well. Maybe. They're definitely going to try. Denial and Wildburger are set up to defend that. They can shoot into not to be a little bit. Wildburger losing hit points as well. Oh, Wildburger is overcommitting again. Wildburger getting shot from the side. Playmaker puts in a full clip. Peeking around the corner here. And Wildburger doesn't look healthy anymore. Base B has been denied though. And also PC Cat lost a lot of hit points, but the focus fire was much better for PC Cat, as they were able to diminish the hit points of only one tank, contrary to the 4 tanks that lost hit points here on PC Cat side. And they are going in, they want the kill of Wildburger. PC Cat can get the kill, very nice push. Now they have to go forwards into Jungle Skog and also Denial. But that might be a bit of a problem to them if they are ending up in crossfire. Yeah, Aqua is coming over to support. Denial has already been taken out. 2 guns more on side of PC Cat. Also 2 caps versus 1. Jungle Skog also being one shot. Juni getting pushed on too from behind by Ghosty. Can get taken out. No, 254 only. Huge low roll by Ghosty. He still has to try to cap that B cap back. And it is also really tough for Aqua to get the kills again. Ghosty now getting pushed onto, cannot stop base B anymore. If he goes down, that brings PC Cat very close to the 1k points. Not to be, getting taken out. 3 versus 4. Hit points definitely in favor of PC Cat. Also, F isn't looking healthy anymore. F is down to 1 shot as well. PC Cat doing so well here on these games. And they are going to get another point. Aqua misplaying again and ending up on a defeat on the 4th battle as well. 3-1 by this. And this means this is a match point to the team of PC Cat. PC Cat. Oh my gosh, did I just actually swap scenes? Oh, I hope so. Oh no, I didn't. Guys, my deepest apologies. Today I'm a little bit stressed because I set up everything on vacations. I was just getting notified about the stream being on vacations right ahead and was having to organize a lot of stuff, but it is mostly working. And now I think I got everything. Sorry for the overlay not working on this game. Oh my gosh. That's not good. That should not happen on this kind of stream. But I promise from now on, I'm not going to do the same mistake anymore. First the music, then the overlay switch. Actually, I'm too early to swap. So, yeah, people are saying the overlay. I'm just reading it because of the 3-minute delay. That is kind of painful to read right now, as I just realized as the game ended. There was this little detail. Overlay is face. Yes, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay. It is a tough job to stream with only one screen compared to the two that I usually have. Okay. Next game. And we can see a new map design now for Altenstadt. It is dark as hell. Do we even see stuff here? Halloween theme. It is freaking dark. Okay, I don't like this. This is too dark, honestly. You can barely see the tanks. A Wildburger spotting with a T100 LT. And not finding anything yet. Now it does find not to be. Aqua moving towards the A side and getting the cap lead. But if it is possible for PC Cats to take base B, they would be able to also get base C and get a double cap advantage. F losing some hit points already. Crossfiring towards the B. Hit points being traded here. Actually, no team really taking advantage. There is also Hori on side of PC Cat. First time they are not going full F3. Better trades for Aqua now. And PC Cat did take a base C for free, as expected, as Aqua was committed to the A side. Now it is about Aqua pushing in properly, because they have to. They will have to take back caps and get some kills. Over here there is Junglescock all on his own, alone against 3 tanks right now. The rest of his teammates are falling back, not even intending to give him any more backup. They want to counter push by C and B, and I think they might be baiting a little bit with Junglescock. No, they are falling back with him as well, so PC Cat is likely pushing further or retreating towards base C and B. Oh, Denial losing hit points in the middle. Down 620. Down to 1.2k hit points. And again, PC Cat has the lead in HP. It is not going to be easy to push in here, especially since there is a T100 LT on the field as well. Maybe the T100 is trying to steal base B, but that's not going to happen. Not with Uni and Playmaker to the front, but maybe he could go in. Uni is losing a lot of hit points. Good trades for Aqua. And base B is being taken right now, but there are tanks to cover that. Daze losing HP, Denial down to a 1-shot already. Wildburger sneaking up from behind. Not being in his zone. Junglescock is with him. Wildburger failed 1 shot though. And Elmery is coming in. But 960 points for PC Cat. There really has to be a kill right now. Junglescock can go in. But also someone else died. Ghosty also died. Even though Playmaker just gets killed still. It is the team of PC Cat winning on points once more. strong performance by Aqua. And by that I actually got the 4th points. I did not update the score yet, apparently. They actually got the 4th point. And they are making it to the grand finals already. Are they immediately in the grand finals or are they just on the next round? Because we are in the upper bracket here, it might be possible. Let's check that out. No, they are... okay, we are currently in the semifinals. And we will see PC Cat versus Demon on the upper bracket, fighting for their spot in the grand finals today. That is going to happen in about half an hour. Okay. All right. All right. Just getting a lot of messages about me forgetting to switch scenes on that one game on PMs. Yes, I did. I do see that now. Alright, guys, I will play some random games, by the way, in between, because it's going to take a while until we are seeing the next one. I hope that I can play on PC to some degree. Usually I'm a touch player, but I've not managed to set up everything. I mean, I'm alright on PC. I'm still good. So let's actually get to play some games. Yeah, okay, that's working. Yeah, I gotta say that PC Cat was performing really well in the previous stages. They did not show the same kind of level. They were already good, of course, but Aqua was having a bit of a notch over them. Oh, and now we are seeing PC Cat on the level that we are kind of used from them to see. Because PC Cat has been a team that... My light just turned off because the battery ran out. Okay, I need to plug it in apparently. Yeah, PC Cat has been winning tons of games or tons of cups already. It is the old APA team that most of you will be familiar with if you're following the tournament scene. Okay, I'll feed to the side. Am I even going to stick around here? I don't think I should peek anymore. Can I do anything that is not just standing here and waiting for enemies to do mistakes? Maybe I can sneak up here. Nah. Yeah, just a bit of a damage over there. It's not as much as I would like to see, of course. Nah? Moving, okay. Maybe I had pinged there? Some other gang did not react properly. Oh! A100's down. I think there might be the chance of going in. Oh, Oh, okay, good that the 113 did not shoot me. That would have been pretty bad for me. Let's try to avoid taking a hit. But definitely I want to take no shots from the side. Nah. Okay. My teammates are going for the Mino, so maybe if I shoot him, we can kill him together. I think my teammates can handle him. I will go for the up to 215B to make sure that we are getting the map control. Okay, I need to go back here. Ooh, lots of ricochets. Good. I should be hull down. Not quite. Now I am. We have caps though. What is that like? Alright. Let's actually try to put in one more shot and I guess I will be dead afterwards. Because he can simply HE me. Okay, teammates are supporting. Nice. I doubt that there's any chance of getting in the last shot, but I will try. Good. And I quickly plug in the lamp behind me. Next one. Let's try medium. Wait. Although I don't feel as confident as on touch. Let's still work out. Also, this cheap mouse that I brought with me is not really doing its job properly. But okay. I had to save some space in the back. It was already super heavy. Almost broke my back, basically. Long journey. And all the streaming equipment, or a lot of streaming equipment with me. Oh, ping. Okay, get down, ping. It's not good right now. 100 ping. Okay, bettering. Getting better. Oh shit. I have to go for him. Oh my gosh. No way the projectile fell back completely. That shit as well. When I had two tanks to the right side covering me, I felt so confident being there and supporting them, but no, that shit. How about you shoot that Skoda down? Oh my gosh, okay, let's just go. Garage. I was also distracted by the ping, to be honest. Was just checking the ping constantly. Not properly noticing that there was a bit of an issue incoming. Let's stick to a heavy tank for now and see if the connection is stable. Adam asking, what the best tier 10 tank, please? If Saunders, give us your opinion. I strongly advise against just looking for the best tank, because there is not the best tank. And every YouTuber telling you that there would be the best tank is basically telling you nonsense, because they're just telling you about their preference and also their personal strengths. Everyone has different skill sets and different preferences as well. I like very fast tanks. I do really well at the E6 and also the E50M. They will also be great for other players who are experienced players. And I think the E50M is probably, that I can say is probably the best medium of all of them, even for beginners, simply because of its ease of play style. Okay, there's a medium over here. Okay, team, please come. I wanna shoot the FV if I can and fall back here a bit, because enemies are coming suddenly. Well, for heavy tanks, for medium tanks, mostly it depends a lot on your respective level, as I already tried to make my point there. If you can play a tank with armor only, if you are basically on a lower level still, then the easiest tank to play would be an E100, maybe an IS-7, maybe the T110 E5. Those could be really great for you. If you are capable of hull down playstyle and also using clips to great extent, and then it will be the Rhinoceronte most likely. FE215B, if you're able to use hash power, could be probably the best ones there. Also the T95E6, but they require some better ability to use hull down playstyle tanks. And okay, this guy's blocking me. To play at maximum gun depression, basically. Kranwagen is also a very solid tank that you see a lot in the rating battles, for good reason, because it is also pretty easy to play it against opponents frontally. You got great turret armor, probably the best turret armor of all of them. And also you have an auto reloader. For the tournament scenarios also you will have the 116 F3 currently. That's just the meta tank. For random games it wouldn't be that great in my opinion. Maybe for playing for win rate. That is also another point I want to make here. It is different, or the tanks that you think of being best are different depending on your goal. If you are going for win rate, as many of you probably do, then you will want some tank that has good armor, that is easy to play, that can out-trade opponents to the front. That's what most people perform better in. Not everyone can play a light tank, because that is requiring lots of skill, or just generally lightly armored tanks. Even though they might be great, they might have the same ability, it is obviously not as easy to play some tank like that, because you need to put in a lot more thought into where you are going. You need to have great map knowledge and a lot of experience on those tanks already. And therefore, if you want to go for damage farming, then also lightly armored tanks will do better, even in the hands of some players who are not on the highest level yet. There I would definitely prioritize the aspects of DPM and mobility. Those are really good for damage farming. And a tank like an IS-7 might be really good for win rate farming, but not at all for damage farming. You see the problem there. So yeah, also Karo is a tank. The Karo 45T is a tank that many players do like a lot, because they think of it being easy. I personally am not the greatest fan of it because of its lack of DPM and mobility. I would, when it comes to autoloaders, among the mediums, I would actually prefer the Progetto there. Or just the Batchet. That's my preference. Just putting the autoloaders, auto reloaders into the same bag. But that should also be one of the hardest tanks in the game. And I would not feel comfortable playing it with this inconsistent ping. Heavy imply style. Now just going in on the mediums, I have more hit points than them. Even though I don't have a higher alpha damage than the 1-to-1. Compared to the HP that I have, I will outright him. And I have great gun depression, so I think I'm good. Okay, what's WT shooting? What? HE? No, no. Let's keep the overview. Pressure down WT, and then I can maybe go in here. Would be nice, right? Or do I put a shot in to this guy? Not all that relevant, though. Nice. Okay. Teammates can hopefully finish the lion. Lewis, come on, please, Lion. Let's take cover as the BZ is approaching. Good. Pretty close game, actually. Oh no. Oh no. Nice. WT is still alive. If I get double tapped by WT and the 183, I would be dead. I've got an NC full life. It's going to be helpful. I'm afraid. Although I don't really think the WT is going to be there. Oh no, not good. Oh yes, he is. Nice. NC, can you maybe just about a bit? Oof. Yeah. Okay, he's one shot now. Oh, okay, he does HE me. I probably should not have picked him. I was just thinking of him not being that good of a player, but I think we'll have this hopefully. Please don't fail HE now. Yeah, good. Alright. Nice game. One second. I'm seeing a message there. Okay, nothing important. Okay, we still have 10 minutes. Also, I just get a second to read the chat. Hi Darkman, hi Fusilier, hi everyone else who's watching right now. Glad to see you all. Today I'm only having one screen, so I'm not really able to keep up with the chat all too well. Okay. Is a 3-minute delay still applying? Yes, it is, because we're still going to see some good tournament games in a moment. If we are looking at it, what was it? I think wait a second. I think it was just another 10 minutes. Also, by the way, the other important game that has been played without me being able to stream it, because it was happening simultaneously to the game of Aqua vs Pussycat, that was Demon vs Belaf, and Demon won 4-1, despite Belaf having won a ton of games in the earlier stage of the tournament. So that is honestly a surprise. Belaf was really, really good. And I would expect a lot from them in this tournament still. But Demon also definitely a proper team. Pussycat is going to face a Demon in just 13 minutes, so I can still play a 1 or 2 games. Okay. Oh. So that's the wrong scene. And I will still have to reset the scores before the games are starting. I'll try to remember that. Okay. Oh. Yeah. The keyboard is in a different position that I'm used to. I would like to fight for the medium side, as enemies have 2 mediums versus our sole medium. Did I actually? Okay, I realized what happened earlier. I was not misclicking. I was actually, I'm having the trackpad of the laptop beneath my hand. Can I turn that off on the MacBook? Maybe. But maybe that's not all too important right now. Medium over there. Okay, so there's potentially one light over here. Yep. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I was struggling with the aim. The mouse. Not mousing. Bad peak. Peaked way too early. I did not aim. I mean, the mouse didn't react. Okay, let's fall back a bit. Maybe. My goal right now would be to simply support my teammates. Okay. I cannot push forwards on the left side. Maybe I could take base A, but I don't think that's all that relevant right now. It would be nice to have some spots there. Nice. Okay, my shot onto E100 apparently did not connect. Maybe if I increase my angle like this. Come on, spot. Just track shot. This is going to be a long and boring game. Unless there is some surprising movement happening. That actually did penetrate. Ah, that shit is here now. Oh shit. Oh, this is weird to play on this device. But luckily the batshit is a one-shot now. It's going to be helpful for sure. Tomato Batchet cannot push me anymore. How did I get spotted? Nice. My teammates can win this flank. I don't need to win against the Batchet necessarily. I just want to make sure he is not able to farm my teammates. Good. Shit. Well, Batchet is gone. I can farm. And the game is over anyway, so I'll just sit here. Get some damage in. FV is now falling back, so I'll go for Batchet. Gotcha. Nice. Okay. Still 8 minutes until the next game. I think I can go for one more then. Any predictions on PC Cat versus Demon? Honestly, there's so much possible right now. PC Cat, honestly, just... Oh. PC Cat, obviously... Oh my gosh, come on. PC Cat is a team that has a ton of experience. Again, more players. Man, teamwork, that's your name, not team commander. What makes you think you were the team commander? Team is going left, I was AFK. So I guess I will have to follow the ones on the left and not go right, because that's not going to lead us anywhere. Teamwork means you adjust to the team and don't command it. You play in a way that is possible. Oh, it's surprising. The enemies are all here. Okay, what's bad peak? I was actually attempting to go for B and decap that. That's not working out. Oh, 183 shot. Team isn't looking good here. Are we falling apart already? I think yes, I should run away. Get to the teammates to the right side, because I can count on them to support me maybe, or I support them. That is actually what I want to do. I don't want to count on anyone's support. I want to support my mates in the best way possible. Can you move out? You're likely moving out, right? Oh, he's hiding. That's actually a good playstyle there. I need to run away. Oh. Sure. Okay, this might be nasty because 183 is still somewhere. And I'm kind of trapped in the middle of the map. We're having no caps. We had 3 teammates flanking around the entire map, which was entirely useless. Oof. Good. That's actually good. My teammates did something. I'm a little bit surprised by that almost. Turn. Let's shoot HE. Okay, that was fail. Auto aim. I thought I could still hit the back there. But now I can just use auto aim. Oh, nice. Can I side tuck him? Or circle around, maybe? Oof. Okay, I'm good. Did get him still. Don't be that Progetto just complaining about the game being lost just because you don't see your teammates going somewhere where you want them to go. That's not how you win games. You win by adjusting. I had 2-3 teammates going left, that's already half the team. The mediums can run array if needed, and if they don't, they are just dead at a disadvantage like that. So I did not want to support them. I could have played very carefully together with the mediums, but that was rather unlikely to get us any advantage. So I decided, you know what, let's just support the heavies and try to fight with them. Maybe we can kill the left side very quickly, as we are holding the right side passively with some tanks. So, yeah, that would have been a way of winning this map for sure. Right, let's start from scratch again. Would have been a way of winning this if we were just simply going forwards on the left side. Most teams go towards the medium side here on this map. That is sure. Most teams do that, they just go medium side. And if you are fully committing to the medium side, you have great chances of winning, but it's not granted for sure. It's better than going all heavy side probably, because most people cannot play the heavy side properly. They are struggling more with cities. They aren't really able to hide their tanks that well. Also, there is of course the issue then with the just better positions on the medium side as well. Yet I could hold the heavy side a little bit, fight for a bit there, and then still relocate, because I decided not to commit too hard to the heavy side, as we weren't having that many tanks, nor did I decide to commit to the medium side too hard. I could still do both if I wanted to. So in case a team isn't really doing one or the other thing, stay in between somewhere, find your way of being basically a chain of pearls, like a formation that can support each other. So you can support the left or the right side, can go forwards whenever needed, go relocate whenever needed. That's basically your goal in many games. And don't try to be the one commanding your team. Most people don't even have the chat activated. Most people are beginners, they don't care. Also, I often see people commanding teams who are just genuinely not on the level where they should be commanding teams. Mostly it's the players between 50 and 60%, and I have to include myself in the past. When I've been at that level, I thought, okay, I can see a pattern there. Things are moving to the medium side, then we are winning the games. But there are different ways of winning. And for that you have to be open to play with whatever circumstances you are thrown into. Okay guys, next game is just starting in 10 seconds, less than that even. We are having PC Cat again versus Demon in the upper bracket, and we are already heading into it. Let's check the lineup here. This is a map that is notoriously known for being played with a lot of medium tanks. Almost all the metas before had so many mediums, 5 mediums, maybe 6 mediums. But now it looks different. We can see F3 spam again, because the mediums cannot do much about those tanks. F3 spam to the left and the Kranwagen for once on side PC Cat, and F3 spam to the right, but also an E50M, T22 and an FE215P. Demon is playing a lighter lineup, and they are not going for the medium side at all. They are deciding to play the heavy side, and they are camping. They are putting in some crossfire with the mediums, although they are not really able to hit anything just yet. PC Cat has 0 information due to their tanks being rather slow, but they know by now there isn't anything being aggressive on the medium side, so they are taking holding positions for the C-cap. Krim is moving into this corner, which is really strong for holding this area. It is basically impossible to push Krim out of here. So Demon will have to do something else. They have the cap lead. No one else has taken any caps. Demon can potentially push out Bobby Fischer. But at the moment they have no clue about his amount of backup. They can only guess, and they are not going to guess. There are another few tanks to the side here who are giving backup to Bobby as well. PC Cat can shoot the rails quite nicely. No one can really peek over there anymore. And PC Cat is now allowed to also move over to A. And I think Demon is kind of ditching their idea of pushing towards A, potentially. Because they think of the enemies mostly being to the outer side. Although they will have certainly spotted someone over here. But PC Cat is here with a lot of tanks. For Demon now, it is basically impossible to push forwards in the city. It is also a huge gamble to push out towards the desert. That is also basically impossible. Although they could potentially do it. They could make it. But it would be too much of a gamble to take. So they are not going to worry. And there is Deviat losing a lot of hit points as he is going through the middle. He is trying to get in some spot. But there are 3 tanks of PC Cat able to shoot into that middle. And Demon is losing HP. They are down to just 3k hit points less than PC Cat. And they are getting pushed onto. Pyroblast is in focus. It does not look good for him. He is going to go down, not putting out any more shots. Deviat also getting focused now. He will be the next one out. On the other side, there is Bobby out of the fight. Demon also counter pushing here towards the desert again. They can also potentially kill Yennefer, but they are at a massive disadvantage in the city as well. Trip is being chased out by Not To Be. Let's see if he can get away. He cannot run. So he is going to turn around and fight now. Or wants to put out his clip into Not To Be. Kopiat also just got killed. Elmarie also going down though. Not To Be won't have any more shots. Yep, he gets picked up. 3 versus 5. Demon is also down 5k hit points. They have no caps. They have 2 mediums though, with some good mobility, and 1 heavy tank with a clip and good amount of hit points. But I don't think that's going to be enough, because that heavy tank cannot really push in anywhere. And there are a lot of very healthy tanks now going in. Krim moving in on Parmesan, not even going for the heavy to the side. He wants to take out that medium. Base B is also being taken by Not To Be. They have so many tanks they can afford to push in and take bases simultaneously, which is great for them. Over here somewhere we should be seeing the T-22. There he is. The E-50M got killed. Now Samus T-Tail, the deputy, that means, is being picked up. And Demon gave up their cap lead for a push towards the desert. Not expecting there to be 3 auto reloaders in this spot. PC Cat really trolling them. And the bait was working out properly. PC Cat with a solid win against Demon. And by that, it is a 1-0 for PC Cat. And the F3 spam again doing its job here. By the way, guys, as we are seeing this meta just at the peak of it being just rather bad, mind you that there will soon be a rebalancing that will be happening probably right after the meta, right after the season is over. We don't have a definitive date for that just yet, but it won't take that much longer, I suppose. I don't know anything for sure, but the whole tier 10 is going to get rebalanced again, and we will get some different tanks to the top again. The top tanks are likely getting nerfed, the worst tanks are likely getting buffed, and then there are like 3 tanks that are currently kind of useless, or maybe they are good already, but just not the best. They will suddenly get buffed into oblivion, and everyone's going to play them, and I'm already looking really forward to that, because it will change stuff up, because this, what we are seeing here, isn't good. I mean, I like the games, for sure, they are amazing games, but I don't want to see that many F3s. We got 7 F3s on side of PC Cat on this game again. No other tank really being able to keep up with it. Auto reloader plus reactive armor, this combination is an abomination. It is just not a good combo to deal with. Let's head up. PC Cat going towards the outer side with 3 tanks. On the other side we've got a Demon going for double E50M and F3s. They sent 2 tanks towards the center very aggressively to spot. This time they were there early and did not get shot at all yet. And Uni is losing HP, not too great for him. Also Yennefer is getting farmed. Good start for PC Cat, for Demon, sorry. Not a lot of hit points lost yet, but Samus Titel might be in trouble on the other side. Let's check out what's happening here. Trading rather poorly. Pyroblast also. He is in a ditch now, but he is getting pushed onto by 2 tanks. And he won't hold up for long. Samus Titel also switching focus. Demon losing this left flank, and they are deciding to counter push the other side. Uni is a one-shot already, going down. Also, Pyroblast just died, guns even. PC Cat with a big hit point lead, but they are 2 E50Ms with great DPM that can potentially put out a lot of damage in a short amount of time. But 3 guns down on side of Demon. PC Cat only down 1 tank so far. Still, the hit points are still in favor of PC Cat by a good margin. Samus Titel now getting pushed onto, has 2 more shots before going down, fails 1, puts out another one, but it will get killed after that one. What is happening on the other side? Can Demon somehow punish enemies and get some kills? Parmesan can pick up Bobby Fischer most likely. The other E50M just died. No, 252 into Bobby. Bad low roll. Parmesan now getting blocked by all those tanks. They are shielding each other, not making it possible for Parmesan to pick up that kill shot. And even if he could, that would not have mattered, because this is clearly in favor of PC Cat again. And they are picking up the last kill with Kofi going down over here. The push of Demon towards the outer side just not being quick enough. Good early damage by Demon, yet they could not capitalize on that. They could not build up on their advantage. PC Cat again with a strong push, and they are always calculating the risk and opportunities very, very well and not wasting their chances. I think PC Cat, again, they are just playing so confidently in such an aggressive manner that is really top level here. We will see if anyone can keep up with that still. By the way, I think I was asked for predictions earlier, and I've got to say, it's hard to make predictions for this top 4. Everything can happen. I do think PC Cat is on top form. In the stage before this one, B-Love is also, or was also showing top level gameplay. So that might be something where they maybe don't have the same level as Aqua either. Aqua was showing really good stuff, but the last games that we've seen, they were also not really there. Let's see what the next ones are going to bring to us. PC Cat is on a good path towards the grand finals without much of an issue. They just need 2 more wins and they would have the grand finals spot. Unless Demon is coming back. They can still afford for 1 more defeat and then they would have to win 4 games. We are switching maps to Forge Despair. PC Cat flying F3s and 1 Kranwagen. On the other side we see F3s and 1 F215B. So a bit of a DPM advantage for Demon, but the F215B is very hard to perform in against auto reloaders if you are getting pushed onto. Nope, early shot failed. Could have been something. PC Cat flying the B cap quite aggressively, sending their tanks towards the middle, getting a free cap by that. Not to be already retreating, same as Bobby Fischer. Cap lead to PC Cat. Demon also has taken base C. They are not pushing forwards as it seems. Kopi, first one losing HP in the middle. But he is not really in a position that can get pushed onto. Also not to be losing HP, but there was a trade, 1-1. It might be needed for Demon to push in. I mean, definitely they have to push somewhere. They could potentially do something on B, but that's tricky. Pushing forwards on C, I think, is impossible. That they are likely to know, because they will get crossfired so much from the side. They would go down very quickly here. So Demon will have to go for B somehow. Get some kills, get the cap. That is really tough. They might push for the corner with some tanks and simultaneously push B. There could be one approach to deal with this scenario. They could also just sneak up some tanks, go like 2-3 tanks into B and some tanks up here. But I don't think that's all to say, because PC Cat is well aware that they have to protect their B cap. And they have 5 auto reloaders there. Demon having Pyroblast in a very aggressive position. He cannot retreat anymore. He can get some crossfire. No, there is a push now. Demon going for the B cap. But they are losing a lot of hit points. They are also going for the corner. They cannot commit to B yet. And I think they missed the timing. They are a bit light. They had an advantage earlier, but now PC Cat is so committed here that it is almost impossible to push into. Kranwagen now peeking out at the top. Maybe putting out a clip. No, he is retreating. On the other side, Pyroblast is getting pushed onto by 2 tanks. This isn't looking good for Demon. Although they are having more HP right now. Parmesan is likely going down. He's down to a 1-shot. Can he get killed though? Bobby Fischer is the first one going down in the corner. Parmesan is in safety. Samus Titel also put Jennifer down to a 1-shot. B is now getting stopped. Both teams down 1 tank by now. And Dr. Watson is also getting focused. But I think it might be possible for Demon to win the center and then get that B cap back. They have to stop it, I think. Maybe, yeah, Elmery is going for base C. So BC Cat now on the cap advantage, but they have one tank less in the fight. Kofi getting pushed onto. Having that hash DPM against not to be though. No, it is actually not. It's a front of the EF3 that cannot get hash penned. But to look at that focus fire, Demon comes around the corner, picks up the kills. BC Cat only having 2 tanks left. And they still have 2 caps against none, but Demon can now go for the caps. BC Cat just reading the situation incorrectly, going for the caps when they needed to go for the kills. Demon using that tiny moment of opportunity, a window of opportunity where they could go for the kills. Playmaker, now the last one, getting killed as well. Great job by Demon. And that is finally a win to them. BC Cat not being undefeatable, as it seems. Or 2-1 right now. All right. Demon actually doing something good here. I'm kind of thinking of saying for once, but it's kind of cruel, right? BC Cat is actually performing so well, but this game Demon finally found an opportunity to push in properly. Although it seemed from above, it seemed like they were doing it a bit late. BC Cat was well prepared for this exact scenario, but apparently not quite there. They still lost in the end, thanks to Demon focus firing a lot better, and BC Cat struggling to counter push as they were losing one tank in the corner, not able to pick up another one at the same time. And they had 2 tanks on that C side. Remember that Demon was having more tanks on more tanks on the B area. They were closer together. That was the point there. So BC Cat had 2 tanks far away. They could not get over to B to support all too soon. They were still going for caps, or one was going for a cap. The other one was moving in and took a while. So I think that was probably about that little moment that cost BC Cat the game. Let's see how we can proceed. Okay, BC Cat moving towards a B again, as they have done last game. On the other side, we do see Demon playing passively for the AB side and a bit more aggressively on C. Also very similar to last game. Same lineup as well, just one more Super Conqueror. First hit points being lost on the other side. There was a blind shot into some Titel. Free B cap for BC Cat, but it is Demon with a cap lead for once. Usually BC Cat doesn't care all too much about the cap lead though. I think they even perform better when they don't have the cap lead, because then they are more active, and mostly BC Cat doesn't go for the cap lead. They just play for safe positions, bleed the enemies down, and then they commit. And when they commit, they are usually very good at that, getting caps in or getting kills. This time they will have to show that again. PCCat is relocating. Doing so quite quickly. They are committing towards C again. Moving far behind, so they are not getting spotted. Demon isn't having anyone in aggressive positions. Some blind fire here. Demon will have to do something because they are not prepared for what is happening. Storm is brewing up on the seaside. And Demon is only having one tank there. They want to leave him as a bait, completely unspotted. While the others are falling back towards holding positions. But if Pyroblast is staying there, he will get killed. He's going to get killed in a push if it's not just one tank moving into C. I think that's what's Demon counting on. Yeah, they want one tank to go for C so they can decap him. But if it's more than one tank, then Pyroblast is getting killed. Pyroblast will have a little bit of backup. Is now spotted. Oh, Pyroblast, this is not good for you. Don't do this. Don't do this. He has to fall back again. This is not going to end up very well for Pyroblast, as there are 3 tanks going for him. Demon is counter pushing the other side though, and they can go for B. Playmaker losing hit points. I think the focus fire is still strong. Pyroblast can still put out one or the other hit. Doesn't manage to pick up Bobby Fischer though, as he's being shielded off by Krim. There goes the first one. PCCat maybe overcommitted a little bit here with not to be. He can get far, but no. The RP215B is a tank that is meant to farm, not to hold, and he is holding up a lot of tanks right now. He is going to die very quickly, and that's a DPM tank going down. Gun advantage to PCCat, but Demon is doing a good job of capping base B and getting some kills, and on the other side as well. Demon on the HP lead. They are not going to have the cap lead anymore though. Crip cannot really fight against Elmarie. Bobby Fischer being one shot. Oh, someone else died. 2 guns down on either side. Demon not having the HP lead anymore though, but it's not by a big margin. The difference is pretty narrow. And Samasito coming to the back of Uni. Uni getting killed. Maybe it is possible here to go in, kill Bobby Fischer and cap back base C. I think by that, Demon would have the cap lead again. Even with this kill already, they have the cap lead, but Dr. Watson needs some backup. And they also need to stop C, need to recap C. Parmesan is there to support. Has some nice crossfire. C has been capped. This is huge for Demon. 3 versus 3. Hit points in favor of Demon as well. And also the crossfire is great. Demon is all the way around PCCat. PCCat not having any caps. They have to move in. They can potentially go for Parmesan. But then they are getting shots into the sides. Krim is going in. Parmesan still reloading. Has a full clip now. Has the early shot. And it is already a 3 versus 2. Demon having the tank advantage. Oh, bad low roll. But Elmarie just went down and Krim is losing to the points. And Demon is bringing it back to a tie. And that means 2-2. We will see some more games for sure. At least 2 more battles. And these games are close as hell. Demon is neck and neck with PCCat now. And just remember guys, the winner is making it to the grand finals. The losing team is still in the tournament though. The losing team is going to drop down to the lower bracket. There they are going to meet some other team that we don't know. Yeah, it might be Bilaf or Aqua. And then those will also fight for their entrance into the grand finals. Tomorrow we will see the lower bracket finals and also the grand finals after that. That will be the end of the tournament then. Today though, is hugely important because winning in this match would mean that the team winning could be a lot more safe, a lot safer, and a lot more confident in their gameplay. They could just save some strategies for the grand finals as well and wouldn't have to expose anything. But to be honest, in this matter, it doesn't really matter that much to save strategies because the strategies are so simple, because people can only play one tank basically and no one can do anything fancy. So everything is well known that is being done here, and there are known reactions to all kinds of scenarios. Every tournament player is on a level where they've seen basically all the strats already. They have multiple different scenarios that they can make work to react to that then. Let's go for the next one, which is getting one of those teams to the third point, even though that is not going to win them the games just yet. Now on port B. Are we seeing light tanks? Yes, we do see some light tanks. PC Cat playing double T100, tanks that are amazing for getting quick map control in here, if they are committing to the C corner. Still, PC Cat is playing for the A side with the heavy tanks. On side of Demon, we do see an E50M and F215B. They would have the disadvantage on the medium flank, so they are going to the heavy side. But there they are also not having any advantage, and I think they might be badly surprised by that. Especially Pyroblast, who does have a tank very close to him without him knowing that, because there is a little wall in between. Demon with a weird move, playing for the center aggressively with the double F3s. Yet they are going to have some light tanks in the back if they are not careful. Trim moving up for some crossfire as well. PC Cat under pressure over here potentially. But no, Demon isn't really pressuring much. Uni got bled down a little bit. The F3s are seemingly safe, which is a little bit surprising. They have very little room to hide in there. Deviat now taking a hit from the T100 LT. Also, there comes a crossfire. That's what I was waiting for. Deviat is staying in position though. PC Cat still has very strong holding positions in the rear, since they have this corner there that is almost impossible to dig out. Base C is getting counter-capped now. One F3 and also the E50M have rotated over. T100s have to run away. They cannot hold up anyone. They can only make use of their mobility advantage and their guns. And PC Cat is pushing this setup. They are going for the F3s. They have Dr. Watson focus fire. And he is losing hit points very quickly. But Demon is coming in to support. Not to be, might have been a bit too aggressive on that move. But Dr. Watson down to one shot now, gets taken out. Not to be, can still circle around that building without being caught. Failed shot from behind. Kofi with the RP215B. But Crip will have shots and will likely get the kill. Yennefer also going down, but it is now APA or PC Cat with gun lead. No, Crim just died. Hit points in favor of Demon. Demon has the C-Cap back. They have the hit points. Guns being even. Not to be now finally going down. Gun advantage to Demon. But Samus Tito also in the middle, getting caught. Bobby Fischer sneaking up to the side. Has the DPM, can put it into Crip's back now. That is not going to be too enjoyable for the F3, even with reactive armor being pulled off. He has two shots now into T100, but he is going to die right after that. Base A has also been taken by the FH-15B. 4 versus 3. Now it is a 3 versus 3. The T100 LTs might still play a crucial role to winning this. Elmery still full life, has to get focused. Nice track shot by Pyroblast. He can not win the 1v1 against the T100 most likely, unless he can face hack. If that is the case, the T100 will not be able to penetrate. The T100 fails a shot. Pyroblast doing a great job here, not allowing Elmarie to circle around, and also Elmarie doesn't get any support. The 1v1 is so important here. But on the other side, there is also Uni going down, and Elmarie is able to get the kill shot still, but he is a one-shot against two heavy tanks with two bases. Just running away is not going to win Elmarie the game anymore. It is Demon with a real strategy of a center push, and I was talking about strategies being so predictable in this meta only before this game. But then we see something different. Like this, and Demon wins this game and another point, meaning it is the match point to Demon. They are only one win away from the grand finals now. And there was a performance. Both sides playing really well. Nice relocations by the mediums and the light tanks especially. Those are usually playing the most important role in any of the games. And we are going to see Port Bay again, potentially for the last game of the day, if Demon is to win that one. Demon seemingly playing the same lineup again. PC Cat going for 3 light tanks. Are we seeing 3 light? This would be some different kind of strat that I would not be expected from PC Cat, which is usually a team that plays very safely with the heavy tanks. Elmarie is not ready yet. No, he is also switching over to an F3. So Krim and Bobby are the light tank players this time. Which is a bit surprising, as Elmarie is mostly the light tank player. Bobby also unreadied. Also, I need to update the score. $11 seconds to go. Yep, it is 2 T100s, same lineup for both of the teams. And we are starting with a match point to Demon. So maybe the last game. PC Cat will have to try hard now for sure, although they are of course doing so every single game. This one's even more important. Bobby moving up the hill to spot, maybe committing to the corner again, as he does have the mobility advantage, but he is on his own. Bobby spotting carefully, might be able to outspot the E50M. They aren't spotting each other though. Oh, early hit points being lost. Some tanks committing aggressively towards the center. It was an attempt for an early B-cap by Demon with 3 tanks. Yet they got punished for it. They failed at doing so, but still it is Uni also losing a lot of hit points. Pyroblast to the side. Great shootout of Uni. Not to be immediately moving in. He has an advantage against Pyroblast, as he does have in a full clip against not so much of a full clip. He is going to the corner now. Smart move. But there might be some more backup. I think Not to Be might have overcommitted. Nonetheless, even though he has a good position now, he will attract the focus and there will be tanks focusing him out. Kofi is there. Pyroblast is also now getting pushed onto by 2 tanks. He won't stand there for much longer. Not to Be is in a very good position now. Summer's Titel not able to move over the hill. And Kofi is getting pushed now. The RP215B surviving though, not taking all that many hits. Both teams down 1 tank. not to be down, Pyroblast down, Dr. Watson and some Detail now chasing out Yennefer and Elmarie. On the other side, there is also a nasty fight going on. Uni still low on hit points and surviving, having crossfire into Parmesan. The T100s winning that flank. The E50M is down. A super important tank for Demon, but Demon has 6k hit points versus 4k. They are doing good, but the light tanks cannot be underestimated. They can take the map control. Deviat is also down to one shot. Parmesan is low on hit points. So many low hit point tanks. There come the light tanks and pick up the kill. Krim and Bobby are playing around here. Take a shot, but they have HP to go in and maybe take out Parmesan. Bobby is deciding to go for it. Puts in one. She gets shot in return. Parmesan now one shot. Krim is moving up, getting the kill shot. Nice teamwork by the LTs. Kopiat trying to run away. Yennefer just got killed on the other side. These two heavies are far away. The LTs have an opportunity to get the FH15B out. And they are likely to take another shot. The FV will have to shoot once at least, put out an AP shot 400 damage. And that means both LTs are one shots now against Dr. Watson, being a one shot potentially with standard rounds. Summer's detail still quite healthy. It is not absolutely impossible, but the light tanks will have to survive on the run. They have to get out of there. Dr. Watson got hit, so he's definitely one shot now. Also, he will remain spotted for 20 seconds. Bobby, though, is not in a good position. Can potentially get killed here. He is trapped. Summer's detail going in. Krim trying to pick up Dr. Watson. But Krim is also spotted and the light tank is out. The light tank just died. Summer's detail managed to get him. And this means that PC Cat is very unlikely to win this one anymore. Unless there is some miracle happening of Krim taking out Dr. Watson, running away and winning on caps. Summer's detail having the right idea. Krim, oh, dodging the bullet. Can not fall back though. And Demon made it to the grand finals. Demon is in the grand finals now. Unexpected for them to dominate a match after Bilaf and Aqua have been dominant teams in the last stage. But PC Cat played so well that I would absolutely not be surprised if they were to meet Demon again and get their rematch in the grand finals tomorrow then. Really good gameplay by the LTs, especially good job by those players here. Also everyone else, of course, played really well. Some players were seen a few more times than others misplaying and losing hit points, but let's not judge them too harshly based on that. Okay. So that was the second game. I don't know if we are even to see any more games today. I don't think so. I will still be streaming for a bit because you want to get your rewards, of course. So I will still go for some more random games. Okay, in case you are not interested in that, still, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please hit that like button if you did. If you are on the platform, maybe just consider joining over to YouTube at some point or the other. Maybe now, maybe later. Hit that like button to support the channel a little bit. Maybe just subscribe as well if you want to. And then, yeah, also join the Discord server if you want to. Now I will play some more random games. And you can see what I'm usually doing on this channel. Although I've got to play on PC today, because I am on vacations and not 100% set up with my usual setup. It was still stressful enough. So you can still enjoy some random games. before I'm going to talk about the other results, and I'm also... anything else I want to say? Yeah, let's just go for some randoms. Okay, I will probably just support Mets here. Often I play for the center, but you know, let's try going in here. My teammates are also very committed to the medium side. So in the best case, we kill some tanks quickly before the enemies are flanking around on the heavy side. Good job by the Griller there. It is so confusing that this keyboard has a slightly different layout compared to my standard setup. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm dead. Oh no! Where did the VK come from? I'm 60 is now dead, man. I think the enemies are still dying because they run into a disadvantage. Yeah. Suddenly the VK-72 pops up out of nowhere. But yeah, I had my team with me entirely and the enemies still pushed me, so... their fault. Alright. Let's play something else. Maybe some tank that I rarely play at the moment. I'm not sure if it's the best idea if I do play an autoloader where it's so important to hit every shot while I'm on PC where I don't have the best aim compared to touch. But let's see if this tank can still do some stuff. Also, just in case you're wondering, I will still be streaming for about 15 minutes. Not going to go for a long stream today. And in 15 minutes, all of you should be able to have the rewards then. Do I play center or heavy side? Let's go heavy side and see what I can do there. Maybe I stick a bit more to the outer flank and don't go towards the middle. Nah, let's go middle. It's slightly more risky, but I want to be able to take an aggressive position here. Enemies are committing to the other side though. 2 heavies I can already see. So this tells me I need to help my teammates. I don't want to be standing around here for too long. It's unlikely that there is any enemy still camping here behind B. And my teammates desperately need my help. So let's move up in the middle where I'm really hard to get. I can shoot the bad shit, I think that would be best. Oh no, of course. Okay, let's shoot the Gorilla then. Ugh. I don't like my aim on PC. Ugh. Probably also the sensitivity is not set up properly because I didn't change it at all. Okay, I put out 2 shots into dangerous tanks. Nice. And the guy's a fool for moving out. Can I support my mates to the other side though? Let's try to stay here in case the M60 gets pushed onto because he is isolated. And I don't want to shoot the IS-7 actually, I want to shoot the others. M60, are you getting killed by... Are you able to kill the A-15? No. Let's go. Nice. I will get around here and kill the 260, I suppose. Because he's getting our rent on the M6 yaw very soon. Oh, I should have pushed him from the left side, probably. Anyways. Good. I7. Now we're sitting in darkness. Okay, I need to plug in this. I need to plug in this light as well. I thought it would be lasting for long enough. Okay, I'm getting some help by my greatest assistant. Let's just block him, so maybe the Foch can kill. Or maybe I do. Nice. Ich kann das MacBook eben kurz rausziehen. Okay, let's go for another one on this one. Okay. Oh. I want to go towards the center here. Because I'm pretty bad playing Haldon with this tank. Hopefully... Oh. Ah, okay. At least I didn't get hit. Okay, let's reload. I don't want to do any bad trades. Also, excuse me for a moment. Oh no. Ah. Okay, I was distracted for a moment, tried to fix the light. I guess I'm going to die after this clip. Maybe he's as well. Okay. 1 second. Ah. Amazing mobile streaming setup. Okay. Legendor, thanks a lot. We have a heavy advantage and medium disadvantage. Yeah, should I just put out 2 shots here? Maybe I can hit something like that. Not too good that the T-54 is that aggressive. I also have help of IWT, but we are losing someone very, very quickly here. Not good to shoot 2 tanks instead of just one. But yeah, we are able to hold here. Nah, that's not good. Okay, Murat is on a long reload though. So this is going to help. WT, can you... Oh no, he went down. Would have been very important for him to get the high ground like I did, so he could just push over anywhere quite easily. Okay, I hope we can also hold the city. Because currently that doesn't look good. Nice. The gorilla in the front is very worrying. But we did pick up one kill. I'm still quite healthy. WT hopefully has him. Otherwise I do. Okay, let's reload. My teammates can hold up this area. I'll go from the left side and shoot the enemies into the side if they are still pushing, or maybe they are being held up and I can shoot their rear. Oh. Yeah, I can pick up the Destiny and we gain 90. Okay. Track shot also might be helpful, but Destiny can be killed by the WT, so that's okay for there as well. Oh, just stopping there. Okay. Nice. I kind of want to go for T57 again after the last game has been not all that good. Also, of course, a defeat. Unsurprisingly. But we also had a pretty bad heavy disadvantage, which is quite important here. Nah, I didn't really pay attention. So, let's go next. Prima saying different background. Yeah, because I'm on vacations right now. I'm sitting in a rented apartment and like 500 kilometers, 600 kilometers away from home. And yeah, so I only get a borrowed laptop, some mobile equipment, some small lamps, not the usual ones. Still get my camera. And it seems to be working decently, but I had some issues earlier, especially. It was super stressful to get all the stuff packed in my bag and also set up everything properly. Get everything copied. Okay, nice, I got outspotted. What the hell? I mean, I had to copy all my assets, all my... basically everything. Everything that you see on stream. Oh, I bounced. Wow. That's reload. But the 50B is overcommitting. We can kill him most likely. He should not be there. He plays a lightly armored tank and is playing aggressively. And apparently he doesn't really know how to use reactive armor either. So let's go. Let's just aim for him, but I'm not intending to shoot him. Just wanted to make it harder for Him to hit me. Oh, this is not good. Oh no, I'm blocking myself. Okay, teammates can take care of the 50B though. That's what I was counting on. And also the others all relocated. Please kill that 50B instead of going for 60B now. Good. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get focused. By the way, there was a question how to angle the T-57. You can't. You cannot angle this one. The only thing you can do is use your turret because it has some decent armor, but it's really not great at all. So play hull down if you can. I mean, you cannot play hull down because you don't have reliable turret armor, but play like an autoloader, meaning you get into a position where you can out-trade the enemies based on your clip. And then you get hull down. Like I'm trying to get back behind the hill. The best angle is when you are facing the enemies directly, and if you see them aiming for the left side of your turret, you turn the gun into that shot. That's what you want to do. But here I'm not going to bother about angling all that much. I just want to put in my shots reliably. Oh, this isn't looking all too good here, honestly. Let's see if I can maybe have some crossfire from over here. We cannot go for bases. Please don't push. I want the enemies to push my mate so I can clip them. Nah, that's not going to be winnable. The E3 is just pushing in Ice 8s, trying to side scrape. Oh, sure. Wow. Nice snapshot. Don't try to side scrape with the T-57. Just play by out trading the enemies, and maybe sometimes you can play hull down. But don't try to face anyone hull down who is well armored, because everyone or most tanks with armor have better hull armor, turret armor. You can only maybe get some ricochets of the turret. The same for the T-77, as Dreadnought is asking for it. Holy shit, sensitivity is so high. Actually, yeah, I should turn that down a bit. But I'm used to playing with rather high sensitivity on PC as well. But I'm currently on default settings. Let's turn that down a bit. Like 90. Yeah, it's okay. I think. Yeah. I will try to shoot C. Even though the enemies only have 2 heavies, so they are not that likely to go for C. In Supremacy, this often works very nicely here. There's Rhino. You know what? Let's cut off enemies from the side, maybe. Rhino, where are you? I need to help my mates. That only works by focusing Rhino. Oh, this guy is going to get surprised if we can get the shots in. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, that was bad. Okay, I need to get out of here. Sadly, the push onto the Rhino was really failing. Oh no. Nice. Whew. Oh, the timing. Perfect. But the Rhino's coming. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Unless I can... Oh, okay, that's a CC focusing me still. Yeah, it's GG. It's so bad that the Rhino did actually survive. If we could have maybe pressured him, but it would have maybe been nice if one of my teammates pushed him from the right side. I was thinking about doing that myself, but I was actually quite far away. I thought maybe my teammates would be closer to do that, because like this, we're all pushed like 3 tanks from one side, the Rhino just simply escaping to the right. And if just one of us pushed in from the right again, we could have caught him and we could have killed him. Also really unfortunate timing here. Okay, let's maybe go for something else that I actually prefer a bit more. Oh, what's that? Okay, I assume it's a test tank, to be honest. I don't know. I would not have gotten it otherwise. No, otherwise I would have bought it. Yeah, then I cannot show you anything. Also, let me quickly check chat again. Darkman asking how it's going. On vacation. Actually going really well. Having beautiful time here. Now in the second city. And yeah. Looking forward to the last 3 days. Although the stream part is really a bit stressful. And also traveling to a second city and then a third one. Means that you have to take a train for another 3 hours again and just check out and check in. That's maybe I underestimated the check out part a bit. Annoying thing is that you always have to check out at like 11. I can only check in the afternoon. Oh no, really. It's not good if I stay here, honestly. Because the VZ is going to come from my side. Wait, my backup just died and the other one ran away. No. 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 Yeah, mistake here that I did to stay there for that long, honestly. With the amount of tanks I had on this flank, I should not have gone that far to the corner, but rather stayed further towards the middle and just try to shoot C and retreat. Common mistake that happens to many experienced players on this map, to be honest, because everyone knows you got to win the corner there, gotta go to the side, but if you don't have the backup, it doesn't work. So you cannot go for it. And honestly, it's been the first time since months that I played this map, so I kind of forgot about this aspect. Can I support Matt's side here? We're all going left apparently, apart from 183, which is really a horrible tank for holding up. Simultaneously, the Jagdpanzer is a horrible tank for flanking. But look at that. The enemy V4 took a big one from 183. I'm a little bit surprised. And this guy is also awaiting a surprise here, as he's getting killed already. Let's keep going. The enemies are definitely split it, so we can make apply. I will be pressuring from the side, even though it is a very risky move to do, because I'm in crossfire now, but I'm distracting enemies. So my teammates can hopefully go in here. No, not too sure. Nasty crossfire that enemies have. But it seems alright. I mean, we have a good tank advantage already. 183 surprisingly is still alive. Did not expect this. Good. Let's go hash this Kran. No. Can't do much with the Leo still being there, but my teammate is now taking the shots. Okay, I'm getting focused. Why do I get focused? Murat is probably hiding from the Leo. Nice. So Rino, is he coming towards us? No? Now he's pushing. No, is he holding, pushing? What is he doing? Thank you for stopping right there. And probably he's dead before I arrive, because yeah, I just shot him. Yeah. Good. Oh, right. Labadiana, Vitaly. Greetings, Sir Overlay Niner. Don't remind me of it. Dreadnought saying, probably I struggle when Bisonte face me directly on T77. Don't face anyone on T77. You cannot do that. What you need to do is move up closely around the corner, put out 2 shots for only taking 1. That needs to be very well calculated. At the start, you can either be passive and wait for enemies to peek in a weird way, so you punish them with 1 or 2 shots, or you move towards the center and aim for enemies moving to the side, so you can punish them with your clip. But don't be in positions where you rely on armor. That you gotta be aware of. And then you can move in. If you see someone is there isolated to the front, you go in for him, you push up to the front, put in your clip, and then you retreat again, where you are in cover, and reload your clip. And your teammates can hopefully shoot the enemy if he was to push you. So that's your autoloader playstyle. You don't really go for taking shots or count on armor or so. Most tanks aren't really able to do so. I mean, most tanks cannot really tank shots. So get used to a playstyle where you don't rely on armor. And if you manage to do that, you can play any tank. Like in the last game here. I was just playing the chief tank behind the corner, waiting for, or just hiding from the Kranwagen, hiding from the Leo, trying to shoot the 268. I know I had turret armor against the 268, so I could kind of play hull down against him there. That worked. I could kill him. But I was not having armor against the Leo nor the Kranwagen. So I was just waiting for the Leo to be distracted so I could shoot him. What am I going for? Let's go for a 50B game. Because I'm talking about autoloaders. Okay. I can maybe play the medium role of spotting. Let's do so. On this map it takes a while for enemies to move to the side anyways. But I play a rather fast autoloader. Although this would also work with the slower tank. Ah, shit. Okay. Kind of a risky peek. Ah, come on. Weird movement. I thought he was going forwards maybe at some point, but nope. Still I hit 3 shots at least, so that's good. And we can kill by C. I see enemies are mostly on the right side, so let's go in over here. I'm not playing for armor, I'm playing for tank advantages. Do I reload or do I try to put out 3 shots here? Some shots at least. That's a long time that I'm running around with only 3 shots. That's not ideal. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no, no, no! I accidentally pressed the reload button when I wanted to hit the reactive armor only. I had 1 more shot, but okay. It's fine, the game is won anyways. And I got my backup. It was surprising to see the FP45 over there. I thought maybe someone was in this area, yes. Let's try track him. Tracking. Nice. Ah, let's go. Just the last shot. Okay. Maybe 1 more. Although I cannot really say that I'm performing all too well on PC right now. It's feeling weird. Very, very weird. Italy. Thank you so much. Okay. Medium setup. I want to support my mediums. I apply a pretty bad tank for playing hull down. So I might struggle a lot on the medium side. I don't have the backup on the right side. I cannot play the right aggressively, which would be the only way of me playing this flank. So let's try to play the center maybe. See if anyone's moving around here. No. I hope I'm not too early to do this move. Progetto. Oh my gosh. You see, I'm... But that's good. Oh, there is a badger. Oh no, oh no. No, I'm getting blocked. Oh, my side just suddenly died. Oh man. Yeah, I got no choice. I gotta go in. No, not a track shot here. I'm dead, I don't know. But at least I'm wasting the enemy's time and I still got the Leo. Oh, what? Oh, what? He's ignoring the kill shot? Okay. Okay, that took a while. Oh man, if the 183 did not block me... I might have been able to fall back and kill the 183 on the left side. And also I was surprised to see my teammates going down death quickly. I thought I had a moment. And we could maybe still win the outer flank together, or at least kill someone. Oh, I'm not sure about this game. Oh, no, okay, it's lost. Okay. Okay, guys. I will get to an end of the stream, I think. Yep, I will come to an end here. So, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed, even though there were some issues on the stream for sure. It was alright. Just one game where I really messed up and still had the runner overlay, because I don't have a second screen where I can just double check everything. I'm having to work with shortcuts, and yeah, I have no information basically. This is kind of annoying, but hey, mostly it worked out, and I think I still got everything set up. Also the sound issue earlier, but okay, tomorrow then we definitely have everything working, and I will... Anything else I need to do? So no, I don't need to fix anything anymore at this point. I believe I will still recheck the stream on some rewatching it then and see if everything's okay. Connections seem to be fine today. Tomorrow I will be in a different place. I will have to get all the stuff in my bag, travel 3 hours and build up everything again. So it's going to be fun. I'm again going to be exhausted, and yeah, I'll try my best. And I hope everything's good with the internet over there as well. That will be a great relief then. I hope so. I'm confident. Thanks a lot, everyone. Leave a like, please, if you did enjoy the stream. Do subscribe if you want to see more on the next streams, then even... Not today, tomorrow, but next streams I'll be again on touch, of course, and play properly. And yeah, I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my vacations otherwise. Tomorrow still grand finals and the lower bracket finals. You know what, before we are leaving, I want to just quickly check which other team is actually going to be there. Let's see tournaments. Blitz Diamonds Cup Europe. Brackets. So we got the results here. All right. So Demon versus Beloved, that was 4-1. Aqua versus PC Cat 1-4. Beloved had a very close encounter against Aqua 3-4. Oof. I'm going to rewatch that one for sure if someone streamed it. And then PC Cat versus Demon is also what we've seen today. 2-4. Demon was just showing some good stuff. So PC Cat Aqua, we've seen those play yesterday already, earlier today. They're going to meet each other again tomorrow on the first match, and on the second match then the winner of the lower bracket is heading to the grand finals. And can you even see that? You cannot, because I am showing you the game. Wait, am I showing you the game? No, okay, could see it. Okay, I just misclicked. Okay. Yeah. So, looking forward to PC Cat vs Aqua again. Hopefully Aqua will be in better form there. They will get a fair chance again. And also PC Cat is on the best route towards the grand finals. And they also could get a fair rematch against Demon again, if they make it. Would not be the first time that someone got dropped to the lower bracket and then won in the rematch in the grand finals. We will see. Exciting stuff there. Dreadnought asking, is there any video related to tank type, say flat fronts, pike nose, etc., how to angle? I mean, basically, think of it this way. You are trying to angle your armor in a flat run, like this, if you're side scraping. Shot comes straight above, like from my nose, and you're angling like this. If you got a flat armor, it works, but if you got a pike nose, then suddenly that part becomes flat, so that doesn't work. So you can only, if you're side scraping, you gotta do it in a much flatter angle like this. Apart from that, probably side scraping isn't that great, because there is usually then some angle, some spot that the enemies can penetrate, so you would be better off just simply playing hull down instead of side scraping. If you are on flat terrain, then the pike nose like that is a great advantage, because you can wriggle around like that, and the enemies have a tough time hitting your front, because you're quickly changing the angles. And the flutter part, like if the enemies are aiming at that part, you just turn, depending on where the enemies are looking at. With a flat angle front, you can also do that to some degree, but then you cannot, like just imagine shot comes from straight above here. With a flat angle, you don't want to look at the enemy that way. You want to just be like always a bit angled like this, like this is the front part here, and this is the side. So you always want to just be a little bit angled and be like, maybe they can aim for your track or they can aim for your lower plate. And you see them just shifting around from lower plate to track, and you can then go like dee, 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 and maybe they are then ending up shooting your track without penetrating, because they try to aim at the track wheel and just simply are not hitting at the right angle anymore. So the difference again, pike nose, you are frontally towards the enemy, beep, 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 beep. And if it is a flat front like this, you are always angled and just shifting around like that. You're never just going face on against them. But just try to wriggle around, play hull down whenever you can. Yeah. Vitaly asking what time? 7 p.m. CST, so same as today, 2.5 hours ago in 24 hours. Now it's 9:30 for me here. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. Now, that's really it. Goodbye, have a nice evening still, see you tomorrow again. Good night.